Hey, what's going on, guys? Tim here again. Got another paracord tutorial for you today. Doing another awesome design from Pavel over at Cetus550. This is Tatyana, or the Tatyana's Weave. I think he just called Tatyana on his Instagram feed. But anyhow, the name comes from his wife. So this was a pattern he created that he dedicated to his wife, which is really sweet and awesome. So yeah, this is what we're learning today. It's slightly thick. It's got that kind of thickness in the center of the bracelet, and it kind of reminds me almost of the modified Genoese, but a little bit different, thinner, not as wide. And this one has a weird tendency to want to twist when you're not wearing it, but when you have it closed, it's totally fine. Works just fine. Alright, so that's what we're doing today. Remember, if you want to support this channel, feel free to shop through those affiliate links down below, or if you really want to, you could also check me out on Patreon. Alright, so that being said, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so to do this Tatyana weave, we've got our 2-strand core set up on the buckles with double cow's hitch. And remember to check my dedicated tutorial for that if you don't know how to do it. So this one is quite simple. We've got our 2 weaving strands. I'm going to start off with the strand on the right. You're going to bring that around, loop it in front of a core and the strand on the left, and then bring it through here. Okay, so you want to be right here, like so. Next, we're going to take this cord on the left. You're going to go behind everything, like so. And then, with that same strand, you're going to go through this gap right here, the top left there. Okay, bring that through. And then at this point, you're going to actually tighten the left cord first, pretty much all the way. Push it up, and then the right cord second. Okay, and push the knot up, form it up, and there we go. Okay, so that is the first knot. Now we're going to repeat that pattern again. So 2 working strands, right strand in front of everything. Go behind and through that loop you just created, like so. And then take the cord on the left, bring that behind the core, and then bring it through the top left gap right here. And again, you tighten the left base cord first, and then the right. And this one you can kind of just form it as you tighten. Okay, so that is our pattern. Let's do one more, just so you can see that pattern starting to form. And this pattern tends to have it tends to want to twist a bit while you're tying it. You'll notice that when you actually try doing it. But yeah, you'll notice it want to twist. So you may just have to, after each knot, kind of, form it up and correct it a bit and keep everything nice and tight. Okay, so bring that cord behind and through here. Okay, so bring that through and tighten that left cord first, and then the right. Okay. Give it a nice pull to keep everything tight. Okay. And that is the pattern. It's not too difficult, this one. Looks a bit more complex than it is. So this one's not as thick or as wide as I thought it would be, but this one is quite nice too in the middle. Not too overly thick or wide, but this one turned out quite well. So, yep, that's the pattern. Continue tying your bracelet as you go along. Right, like that. And there we go. So continue working your way down, and make sure to give it a really nice pull after each knot. May need to go back and tighten the top ones. Okay, so that's the pattern, and continue working your way down your bracelet, and we'll show you how to finish it off near the end. Okay, so I've come down to the end here, doing the last knot, and nothing too much to it. Just get that there, bring this around. This one goes through right here. Okay. I found that doing this one actually, even just pulling them simultaneously creates a decent result. You know, tightening them at the same time. But you can play with that. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Okay, so that is it. And we're just going to snip and singe right here. I don't think there's any other way we can really finish it. So just make sure this is really tight, though, before you snip and singe. Because that last one, you definitely don't want it to come loose. I'm going to do that, and we'll be done. Okay, and there we have it, guys. We are done. This Tatyana's weave is finished and turned out quite nicely. There's the snip and singe, the singe portions there. And as I mentioned before, this one does have a tendency to twist, so when you're not wearing it, it kind of wants to naturally twist just due to the nature of the weave. But once you have it buckled, it's no problem at all. It looks just fine. Okay, remember to check out Cetus 550's Instagram feed. It's linked down below. Does great work, and always another awesome design from him. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to support what I do, feel free to check me out on Patreon, and I'll see you on the next one.